channel. My name is Emily. I am a queer autistic illustrator working in the UK, and today I thought I would share with you again another commission process. So yeah, today's video I thought I'd bring you along with me to show you the process of a commission I'm currently working on. So I'm working with a charity to create one of the artwork pieces for a calendar they're doing. So I don't know what month mine will be, but I've been given a slogan and a brief from them to create a nice little piece about. So that is what I am doing, and I thought it would be fun to bring you along with me. Sorry if you can hear, there's a bus outside. One, to hold me accountable because we love body doubling, and yeah, I need to get this done. So I thought that you can help me and be my friends in just motivating me to get this done. And also I think it's really interesting for people to see just like how these things work and the thought process behind the work, and also just the technical process, I guess. So yeah, I thought I'd bring you along with me, and I really hope that you will enjoy watching along with me. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you'd like to see more videos like this. And also, if you'd like to support me, I'd really appreciate if you could give this video a little like, or subscribe if you want to be part of my little rainbow club over here on YouTube. It really helps me to reach more people and to grow our little community over here. And yeah, that would just be so nice. But let's get into the video and let's start the commission. The first thing I need to do is reread the brief, and then we will go from there. Okay, so we are now at my desk. I have got the brief up, and I thought I would show you the process of how sorry, I'm just looking at that brief. I thought I would show you the process of how I sort of work out what I need to be doing and like how I get to my starting point, because I think sometimes that is harder than you think. Like, it's harder than just like, okay, I'm gonna make something now. Like, I'm gonna go through the brief, pick out the keywords, any technical information I need to know, and I'm gonna write it on my little notepad. I also make these little notepads, so if you would like one, they are available in my shop. They've got cute little grid paper, cute little designs. So I'm gonna make my notes on here, and yeah, we will just go through this brief together and all of the correspondence that I've had with the client to determine what we're doing and where we need to start. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing is the dimensions that are needed for the artwork. That's really important because we want to make sure that the work we're creating will fit what they need in terms of size, but also in terms of like the file type, the resolution, and whether it's going to be printed or a digital file. So that's the first thing. So I've got on here that it needs to be a 30 by 30 centimeters square. So I'm gonna write that on my trusty little notepad. And also that it is going to be printed. So for me, that means I need to think about my colors, make sure I'm doing it in CMYK, or at least colors that will work for that, and also that I potentially need to think about bleed of the image. So the bleed is where your image is printed. If they need to cut around it, you need to make sure that there is like a little gap around, so that when your image is chopped, it doesn't leave a white border around the edge, unless you want that, but I know I don't, so I need to think about the bleed for that. Amazing. And then the next piece of key information I have found is that they want me to illustrate the slogan, "Save people, not borders." So that is going to be our jumping off point, and I'm pretty sure they want the text included in the illustration. So that is, yeah, that's going to be my central thing, I think. So again, I'm gonna write that down and we will take in all the info. So yeah, I have just read through the rest of the email and written down a few more key notes. So the client said they're happy in terms of colours for me to have free reign, which is really exciting for me. That means I get to make something probably quite bold and colourful, which makes me very happy. So yeah, and they've just sent me over a couple of sort of keywords and ideas that they would like me to explore in relation to my topic. So the next step for me is probably to generate some ideas in my sketchbook. So I will bring you along with me for that. Now the next day. I realised I don't think I updated you yesterday after I started sketchbooking, so I'm going to fill you in, and we've also got feedback from the client, so yeah, we're ready to go. But basically I did some sketchbooking. I'll insert some clips of it so you can see it more clearly, but basically I ended up just thumbnailing quite a few different designs to see what I thought would work well with the square format. So I did that, I chose a couple of my favourites, and then I refined them on my handy dandy iPad. So I will show you those. So these are the two design options that I sent over to the client, which is pretty cute. For this design I sort of focused on the idea of community and all different sorts of people coming together. So you can see on this design like people having like different skin conditions, wearing different types of clothes, people having tattoos, etc, etc. And then the coloured version of this will have all different types of skin tones and things like that. So that was one of my designs. And then the other design that I sent off to the client was this one, if you can see, which is a slightly different approach. I don't know why, like I was struggling a bit with coming up with ideas, and then I thought the idea of a grid would be pretty cute, so I just sort of included again like all different types of people. There's like a few different characters in there, and then the charity works with stuff to do with sea safety and stuff like that. So I've got like a compass, life jacket, etc in there. But I heard back from the client today and they have gone with this design, the hand design. So that's cool. I think they said they're happy more that it focuses more just on the idea of community and different people all coming together and supporting each other, and not as explicitly about the sea elements of the charity. So that's cool with me, I'm happy with that, and we need to then make this into a final design. So that's what I'm going to do now. couple of days later and I am editing the video, as you can see, and I realised I didn't actually finish off to show you the final piece, but I finished it off, and this is the final design. I will also insert one here for you to see, but yeah, like the client was happy with that, so that's pretty much it. That's finished, that's great, or my part's finished anyway. I'm really excited to see the illustration in the calendar. I wonder what month I'll be. If you would like to guess below, I feel like that would be fun. Like, what month do you think I'll be in their calendar? And yeah, when I'm gonna get a copy of the calendar, but that won't be for a couple months, so when I get one I'll show you. But that's sort of it for now, really. My part in the project is now done. But yeah, I hope it was really interesting for you to watch that sort of go from start to finish, from it being like a series of emails to a final design. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I would love to make more content like this if you are interested. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a little like, or if you want to join my little rainbow club on YouTube, you can subscribe and we can grow our little community of like cool little artsy people, and that would be great. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like the design, and I will see you in the next video.